Yo, it is currently 7:18 p.m. and this is going to be the last contribution to the channel for this weekend, in which tomorrow we will be jumping right back into the grind. And as soon as I get off of this reaction, really, I'm going to be looking into the graphic art time-lapse, all that fun stuff. But my name is Sean Cross, and I'm host of the Sean Cross YouTube experience, that little guy right there. And we do reactions here every day, in which we prioritize audience-based and suggested reactions, suggested songs. And I'm looking into doing like full album streams, if you know what I mean, like listening to the whole album. And I might be doing that on Twitch collectively with my TSK Beowulf efforts on Warzone, Call of Duty Cold War, many other titles. It's going to be a blast. Come and join us, please and thank you. And let's jump right into a Suspended by a Thread by Night in the Abyss. Alright, let's do this. Blackened Deathcore while I'm zooted. My favorite genre while I'm somewhere else. Let's go! I'm really ready for this, especially being that it's 5 minutes long. That's a good place to stop. we've had more than enough time to experience the song, but I love it. I love it so far, and I always have a place in my heart for new blackened deathcore bands, being that the project that I'm wanting to do, simply, I've said this before, is going to be what I call an ambient slam or ambient blackened deathcore, like so many subgenres, so like people will easily get confused if I don't mention the ambient part. But more than happy to check out bands like this. And if any members from A Night in the Abyss want to be on my podcast relatively soon, as far as I'm concerned, it's kind of like, it's very, what's the word? It's not set in stone. It's not concreted. But this next weekend I might have a client, and then after, like, that following weekend, I will definitely have a client, which is the Archaic Epidemic. We'll cover the details later. Sorry, guys. But let's go ahead and continue the song. a decent place to stop. It's been more than enough time, and I'm pretty sure, like, we've just reached... We'll see if this reaction gets uploaded, to say the least. But, yeah, quite continuously, I enjoy this band. And when I first listened to their first song, which was like Per Cast or something, Deceased, something along those lines. I'll look up the title right now, but it's been such a long time since their first one came out. Let's see. It is called Begotten. I was way off, but like it has that more formal, just like Begotten, you know, like it has that type of vibe. So I don't know why, but I knew it was a more complicated, more complex, more educated name or word per se, but I just didn't know which one. So I did enjoy Begotten, and what I'm trying to like bring up is that vocally, their vocalist, when I first listened to Begotten for the very, very first time, I immediately thought that this guy kind of sounded like Dan Watson with his gutturals, and then with his... No, that's not true. Okay, so I thought this dude sounded exactly like the vocalist from Defamed, formerly of Drown and Suffer, the guy with the white hair. Forgot what his name is, but he sounded a lot like him when I listened to their other song, their first song, Begotten. It was like the first song before they were promoting their new EP release. But yeah, I thought he looked like him at first. He doesn't anymore. Let's not waste any more of your time. I remember seeing the post from the video director that directed this music video. Same guy who's directed so many other music videos. I'm pretty sure his name will be at the end of the video. He also directed what will be the new Slaughter to Prevail Baba Yaga music video, which I'm so hyped for, because that most likely means that we will finally see the rest of the album announced, and I'm really hyped for that. But I love the way that it focuses on the singer. Don't know his name, so forgive me, but I love how it focuses on his face, and like there's that weird motion to it that like allows you to just focus right on him. He's telling the story, he's telling the perspective of what's going on, like he knows what's going on, he's aware, he's more than aware, and he's accepted it, and so therefore he's content with himself, he's controlled. Everything should be on him, you know what I mean? It's really cool. Ooh. Get genty, boys. I have no idea. Oh, wait, that's the end of the song. Oof. I love his piercings too. Forgot to mention that. But here's my question. We'll be right back. So, that was Suspended by a Thread by the... Well, doesn't show that. That's unfortunate. Low-Key Films. I knew it. I knew it was Low-Key Films. Like, I had an idea, because that's like the only music video director and video maker that I know, to say the least. But, let's see. Was this off of their most recent record? That's what I'm curious about. That's what I want to know. So we're going to figure that out real quick. And apparently they're not on indie merch anymore. That's weird, man. That's super weird. Where's your merch then, guys? Big Cartel then? Yeah, I'll check that out later. Y'all don't care about that, and that's okay. But really good song. Really enjoyed that. And I have to say that if that is indeed off of their most recent EP, in which I think it's a 5-song EP, but they made sure to emphasize that it's a long album, it's a long record, it's filling, it's fulfilling, and it gets you everything that you could want from an individual song. But I can only assume that it's telling a bigger story, which I want to learn about. I want to learn about this story as soon as possible. But this was the Sean Cross YouTube experience, in which we do reactions every day, and especially when I'm not able to fulfill my gift, deliver my product with the Anatomy podcast. Basically, I aim to do that every single weekend. And every now and then, there are hiccups. Stuff happens, and we're not able to get certain guests on the Anatomy podcast. But most likely, we will be doing it instead during the week with the secondary guests that I was planning on having a session with on the podcast. So that should be fun. We just need to get that figured out, and we'll get that to you guys as soon as possible. But be sure to have a great night, and thank you for your time.